let me first introduce myself. You may or may not know me. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. So my name is Mahima Banthia. I'm a co-founder at EduSure. I'm also a faculty at EduSure. I primarily teach macroeconomics. I have been teaching since 2008, I think. I passed out of Delhi School of Economics in 2008. I'm a pass out of SRCC in Delhi. And then I went to Delhi School of Economics for my master's. After that, I taught at St. Stephen's College in Delhi for 1 year. Post that, I shifted to Calcutta. And me and Samkit sir, we started EduSure. The mission was very clear that we want more and more people. We want more and more people to have the opportunity that we had. So Samkit sir went to ISI. I went to Delhi School of Economics. And we know what that can do to a person's confidence, to a person's career, and to their overall life. Okay, because just by the fact that I was from DSE, people just used to listen to me. I was just important, you know. So I know how much that matters, the brand name, how much it matters. And we thought that we should provide this opportunity to more of you and help more of you achieve if that is your goal. And I think that this group that I have here today, all of you, all of the 25 participants today, you guys have to be very serious, because you guys have come to inquire and come to understand about a course which will give you 2 years of solid preparation to crack ISI DSE, particularly ISI DSE. Let's forget about everything else. Okay, and why I'm happy about this is because our track record with the foundation plus topper is the highest. We have about a 50% track record of placing students in an ISI and a DSE with the foundation plus topper combination, because that is the best preparation. In the foundation course, we are able to concentrate on your basics so well. We can take care of all the little things. We can do everything from scratch, from the basics. And mind you, this is not just for people who are not from eco background or not from this background. People from the best colleges in the country do this course, because the way we need you to know things is not always done in college. We need you to know things in 3 ways: graphically, mathematically, theoretically. Every concept, whether it is maths, whether it is economics, you need to know it through 3 ways. You need to know the maths, you need to know the graphs, you need to know the theory. So to do that and to do it for everything and to build that base, now is the time. Okay, we don't always get that time in the Eco Topper course, because we have to tackle the whole 20 years of ISI DSE questions. We have to do the whole syllabus. Now, when we do that, Topper doesn't give us the time to be able to do your basics properly, but foundation does. Foundation, there is no pressure, there is no exam to give. So what do? You only concentrate on the basics. You concentrate on yourself. This is the best time for you to learn. Because after that, in 3rd year, in Topper, there is pressure. You have to solve questions. Answer aana chahiye. Right answer aana chahiye. Your time management should be good. You should be able to solve unknown questions. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of things that you have to manage. College studies bhi manage karna padega. You have to manage your exams also. There are so many different exams to prepare. So 3rd year, there is lots to do. But 2nd year, nothing else. You can slowly focus on your basics. So that is the purpose of introducing the foundation course. That is the purpose of doing this for you all. Now the foundation course, the structure of the course remains the same. Since we started it, it has been the same structure. The foundation course will happen on Mondays and Thursdays. Let me write that down for everybody's convenience. All right, so let me talk about the Eco Foundation course. So the structure of this foundation course has been the same since we've started the course. It has been Monday plus Thursday. Now the timing has always been 8 o'clock for this course. Some students have requested us, and the usual timings are 8 to 9:30 p.m. Okay. Some students have requested us that, ma'am, ये तो पूरा dinner time हो गया, अब तो पूरा dinner time ले लिया मेरा. So we thought we could also change this to 8:30 to 10 p.m. Okay, if that is better for students, you get 8 o'clock dinner. Okay, you don't have to give us a dinner time. So we can change it instead of 8 to 9:30, we can keep it at 8:30 to 10, which is what the feedback that we got, that please keep it 8:30 to 10 instead of 8 to 9:30. Twice a week, Monday to Thursday, we will cover all 4 subjects. So we will cover maths, we will cover stats, microeconomics, macroeconomics. Now, as I said, what will we do in all these subjects? Basics. And by basics, I mean what I need from you. Basics of all the topics that come in ISI DSC to be done theoretically, to be done mathematically, and to be done graphically. Right? So that is the details about the foundation course. I'm sure a lot of you may be having questions. Please feel free to start putting your questions in the chat box. I'll be very happy to answer them. But I've given you brief about the foundation course. I've told you what it is, and I've told you that the success rate that the foundation plus topper will give you. So this is the best that we have to offer. This is the best that EduSure has to offer. There is nothing else that we can offer beyond this. There is nothing else that I can do beyond this. This is the ultimate preparation possible. All right. So that is what we have to offer to you. And whatever are your questions now, I'm sure you have lots of questions. I'll answer every one of them. Okay. So Arushi has a very nice question. Do we have doubt classes? So yes, Arushi. So what we'll do is that in this foundation course, we haven't kept a separate day for a doubt class. So as I said, this is self-paced. We can take care of it. So after each, let's say we can keep the last 5 to 10 minutes for doubts. We anyways do that. After class, we can keep the last 5 to 10 minutes for doubts. And we can always have dedicated doubt classes after one topic is over. Okay, so we can integrate it within the Monday-Thursday schedule. In the Monday-Thursday schedule also, it will be divided between one day will always be for maths and stats. Let's say Monday is always maths and stats. Thursday is always micro or macro. Okay, so between economics and mathematics, you will get everything. All right. Now, next question is Shruti's. Are replay links available? Absolutely. So Shruti, thank you for asking this question. Now, we give you a student portal. Okay, so let me write that. We give you a student portal. Now, what is the meaning of a student portal? A student portal is a website where you will log in. You will get the entire study material, which means you will get all the notes there in PDF format. You will get all recordings of all video lectures taken by us. Okay, so for example, today's orientation, in case someone missed it, it would be there on the student portal by the name of orientation program. Okay, so all recordings of all video lectures. Then tests, practice tests. Then books, So we can share with you PDFs of books that you have to do. For example, in micro, we do variant workbook. We can give you a PDF of that. Okay. We can give you PDFs of all the books that we have. So all the books will be there. Tests, study materials, recordings. Okay. So everything in one place. All right. So this is what the student portal will have, and this is the access to it you will get for 1 year. Okay. All right. Then Shrishti, I think I've answered your question. Okay, Adil is asking for the fee structure and discount. So Adil, let me answer that also. The fee structure and the discount. So the fee structure is as follows. This is a very reasonable course. The fee structure is for 1 year. Okay, it is rupees 22,000 inclusive of GST. So GST is, you know, as 18%. So the fees is hardly 16,000-17,000 rupees in the year. In that also, we are giving you a discount that if you register before the 1st August, okay, you can get the Eco Foundation course for 20,000 rupees. Plus, there is another offer that the team has come up with, that so this is Eco Foundation is only going to cost you 20,000 rupees. Since I expect every Eco Foundation student to go for the Eco Topper course, because there is really nothing without both. It's foundation plus topper together as a combination is what gets people into ISI DSE. So and since you are serious about your studies and you are serious about why we are here, which is to get you guys also the experience that Sir and I had to go to an ISI DSE, the foundation plus topper course together, which makes it a 2-year program, which means that it will start this year. It will start in 2022 and this will end in 2024 with you writing all the exams. Okay. So the foundation plus topper course, you can enroll for it together. All right. So instead of the 20,000 for foundation, 38,000 for topper. So instead of paying 58,000 to us, you can simply just pay us 48,000, which means we are actually giving you the foundation course for only 10,000 rupees. So that's a massive 10,000 rupees discount that you get if you enroll for the foundation plus topper course together. That is just for 48,000 rupees. There are institutes will charge 48,000 for 1 year. We charge you 48,000 for 2 years. Okay. With the best preparation possible. So this is the foundation plus topper 2-year program, 48,000 only foundation for this year, and topper next year is going to be 20,000 for this year before 1st of August. After that, it is going to be 22,000 rupees. Okay, so I hope the fee structure is understood. Adil's question is answered. Next is Damayanti. Damayanti, when do the classes start? So let me answer that next. Classes start from the 1st of August. That is also a Monday. Okay, so you will get a schedule for the classes that you will get what you get. I'll show you a sample I have for the topper course. I don't really have that for the foundation course right now. So you get before the start of the month, you get the monthly schedule of the classes. So you exactly know which day, which class is going to happen. Okay, so before the 1st of August, we will share the monthly schedule with you. And before the beginning of every month, so 1st of August, the schedule will probably be shared with you by the 29th or the 30th of July. For September, end of August, you'll get the schedule. So you'll get the monthly schedule to know that how are things going to happen in this month. All right, let me go to the next question. Stuti, what extra knowledge we should have except the basics for clearing the DSE entrance? This is also a lovely question, Shruti. What extra knowledge do you need besides the basics is Stuti's question. Now, everyone, please go to our YouTube channel. Okay, you'll find certain videos. You'll keep finding them. We'll keep uploading them throughout the year. Okay. We have interviewed people who have made it to ISI this year. DSE is not happened yet. So people who've got good ranks, people who've made it to ISI Delhi or ISI Calcutta, we've interviewed them. And so what they say is very important, right? Because they've just made it. They've cleared the entrance, they've cleared the interview. They're the top, whatever, 20, 30 students in the country to make it to ISI. What do they say? Just go and hear those videos, Stuti. What do they say? What is the secret recipe behind clearing these entrances? That's what you want to know, right? What extra stuff? Okay. That's what you want to know. What extra stuff do you need to do? What is the extra? What is this, X factor required? And the X factor required is the basics. Think about it. Can there be any other X factor? The only thing that people lack is not knowing 10 theories. It is not knowing extra out of the syllabus things. It is not knowing properly what they should know. It is not knowing the basics, because every question is an application of the basics. You know the basics and you will be able to answer 10 questions on the same topic. You don't know the basics, you cannot answer even one question of one topic. So Stuti, the extra thing is getting your basics perfect, is doing the same thing again and again and again, doing the hard work of understanding each line that is written, each word, what it means. So if you hear the students who've made it and they said that, we practice the questions 4 times, 5 times, and something new used to come from the question. A new way of looking at the question used to come to us. A new way of looking at the same concept used to come to us. So it's keep working on your basics. It will help you not only in cracking these entrances, it will help you to survive in places like ISI DSE. Okay, it will help you clear your MA economics if you concentrate on doing your basics. So this is a tip that I hope you will remember always, that the extra stuff doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't get you inside. You want to clear CAT, know your basics. You want to clear MA Eco, know your basics. Okay, so it's just the basics and nothing else. Okay, so then this is also a nice question. What language is the class is going to be in? So Kathir, the classes are going to be in English, primarily because your exams are in English. Okay, so yes, the YouTube videos sometimes are in Hindi English mixed, but as I'm talking to you right now, I'm talking to you in English. The classes are in English because the questions are in English, because you have to read the paper and understand the paper in English. So the classes are mostly in English. Even if I repeat something in Hindi, it will be repetition. It will not be anything new that I say only in Hindi. Okay. So the classes are primarily going to be in English, because even if there's some of you who are not comfortable with English, you have to get comfortable, unfortunately, because that's the language we have to write our exams in. All right, another lovely question by Ananya. Won't the syllabus for both the years of preparation be identical? Absolutely, Ananya. That's the whole point. You make the syllabus so familiar to you that by the second year, you are confident about your basics and you can actually spend your time in solving the questions. To make the purpose of this is to make the syllabus absolutely familiar to you. Okay, the syllabus is vast. You have 4 subjects to cover. It's not one subject. Okay, you have at least 4 subjects to do, which is mathematics, all your entire class 12 mathematics, statistics, your entire statistics that you've done in 11, 12, microeconomics, your if you are from eco background, your micro one paper, your macro one paper, and more. So you're actually doing a lot of the topics. Okay, so there's a lot to be done. And as I said, that in the third year, when you have pressure of solving questions, you don't concentrate on your basics, which is why foundation is so successful. All right, Rigved, being from non-eco background, what extra should we read or study? Nothing, just be with classes. Whatever's happening in classes, just do that. Khushboo, I'm a pass out, so where should I start from? Khushboo, completely depends on you. Where do you start? You're a pass out from what? Are you from an economics background? Not from economics. If you are, you feel your basics are good, you might want to try the topper course directly. But if you feel your basics are not good, then consider investing 2 years. Okay, so it really depends on your starting line. If your starting line is good, then there's a chance to take you to the finishing line. But if your starting line is really behind, then the finishing line has a lot of distance to cover, which may not be possible in 1 year. Okay, Khushboo, so you have to see where your starting line is. So you can, we can have this conversation outside of this session. You can tell me how your basics are. You can tell me how you're doing. You can tell me what you want to do ahead in life, and I can guide you from there. So Roshan is asking, can we send doubts whenever we want to clear them or in the doubt class? And is it necessary to have stats GE? So Roshan, necessary means what? If you want to clear DSC, that is, and you want to clear ISI, you can't get away with GE or stats. So that's the meaning of the word necessary. Doubts in doubts class, if there is an emergency and you want to ask something, exams are near, then definitely you can ask them personally also. But we don't really encourage that every child is personally messaging his doubt, because it will not be possible to reply to each one individually. So better to do things in doubt classes. And a lot of the times it's not possible to type and respond to doubts. You have to do it in class. That is one. And the other thing is that, doubt classes is something also I want to stress on. If you will see the videos of the students, so I'll tell you Saad's story. Saad is someone who got rank 1 in IIT this year, 2022. He got rank 1 in IIT and he's gone to ISI Delhi now. Now, Saad, after having scored rank 1 in IIT, okay, he used to come for every doubt class till the last day. The day before ISI exam, we had a doubt session and Saad Ahmed was there. Every doubt class ever held by EduSure, Saad Ahmed has been there, except one which I told him I didn't come for that. Why is he coming for doubt classes? He sometimes says, ma'am, I didn't have doubts. But when you hear other people's doubts, you realize, oh, I missed this way of looking at things. And keep asking your doubts, keep revising, keep accumulating your doubts, and just come to doubt classes. Okay, so that's your job, Roshan. You have to come to all the doubt classes that we will ever hold. Okay, whether you have doubts or not, doesn't matter. All right, Praveen has asked, again, very relevant question. Does the undergrad university or college matters in selection of top institutes? Okay, let me also give you a story. So I'm a storyteller, I think. I'll tell you a story for everything. Undergrad university. Now, when we started EduSure in Calcutta, we were Calcutta based that time only. We didn't have center in Delhi. We didn't do online classes. We were just a Calcutta based institute. Till then, I was told that Calcutta University se ISI ka nahi hota. So I was like, acha, why? They said nahi hota because it has never happened. So they don't take Calcutta University. So I said, okay, I don't know. I was not from Calcutta, I had no idea. And then the first boy from our institute who got into ISI was this boy called Atif something. Okay, so Atif got in. Okay, and it was first boy ever from Calcutta University to crack ISI. So he shattered this myth. Calcutta University se ISI ka nahi hota hai. They either reject in the paper or they reject in the interview. Atif ko le liya. Okay, Civic, only one Calcutta University boy. This year, You see how many people from Calcutta University, people from Shirampur College, Gokhale College, Zakir Hussain College, not Zakir Hussain, sorry, that is Delhi, Maulana Azad College. Every college, every normal college is now getting into ISI. Okay, people from everywhere are getting into ISI. So if there is any college you think that they don't take because you are from a particular college is crap. They will take you if you are good. They will not take you if you are not good. It does not matter where you come from. Shruti, that also we can help you with. You can pay in a couple of installments. Even that is an option. Just get in touch with us and we will help you with the installment option for the fees. Praveen, how is Jadavpur University for Economics UG and PG? So there is a college humor video on YouTube that we have, where a student of Jadavpur University has shared her experience. Rishita was the student's name, Rishita Ghosh. She did her PG and UG from Jadavpur. So I think she will be a better person to answer. So please search for College Humor on the YouTube channel of EduSure, and you shall find your answer to this question. Lucky is asking, is it possible to join the batch in October? So Lucky, is it possible? Yes, it is. But is it recommended? No. So I'll tell you right now in August, we're going to keep it very light. We're just going to do 1 class a week. We're not going to start with 2 classes a week in August. Okay. We're just going to start with 1 class a week. And then it's going to be September, where we'll start with the 2 classes format and we'll continue with that. October, I would say don't wait for October, because October is a month which has too many breaks. You have Durga Puja, you have Diwali, you have Dashera, too many breaks. Okay, so don't wait till October. I would say start. Anyways, if you miss a class, there is a video lecture that you can attend, that you can see if you missed something. Because what is important is that you start the process. Start kar lo. एक क्लास करोगे, दूसरी क्लास करोगे, तीसरी मिस भी होगी, it's fine. You miss 1, it's okay, but you attend 3. Even if you out of 4 classes you miss 1, doesn't matter, attend 3. You'll start doing homework, you'll start solving something, you'll get in the groove. So I would suggest that don't wait till October. Sayantika, okay, what is the usual cutoff range of the DSE entrance? Sayantika, there is no usual cutoff. Cutoff is pretty low actually for DSE entrance. It's not more than 40-45%. And but it's everything depends on. So now actually things have changed at DSE, because now DSE is taken care of by NTA. Okay, and since the last 2-3 years it's been taken care of NTA, and NTA papers are a little erratic. You know, they're not the usual DSE papers what we what we had when actual DSE professors used to set them. Now NTA sets them. So there is a little difference, but still it's, you have to, there are 60 seats for general category. You have to be in the top 60. Okay. Now, whether that cutoff is high, whether that cutoff is low, it depends on the paper that year. Okay. Prashant, don't worry about being from non-eco. Just stick with us. Stick with what we do in classes. You'll get the schedule. If you want to read something before the class, you can read on the topic that's going to happen in the upcoming class. So just stay with classes. Okay, Pratibha, I'm currently pursuing economics from Calcutta University. Will the papers other than micro and macro, like rural development, dev eco, be covered? Will those be needed to crack ISI, DSE, JNU, GIP, CBSS, etc.? So, Pratibha, not really. Rural development and all. Some bits are required in Indian economy. Some bits of dev eco may be required. So whatever is required, we'll do that. We don't, but in general, no. In general, first concentrate on the part from which maximum questions will come. And then all these things which are base theory, which you can just read. You don't really need preparation, or you don't really need explanation or anything for that. You just need to know them, read them. So don't worry about these smaller topics. Let's do the things that are very important, which is maths, stats, you need time for. Of course, Sadil, you will help, this will help you in JAM also. I didn't take the name of JAM, but it is well understood that all the top institutes are covered. Okay. Nancy is asking that if she doesn't have maths in 11th, 12th, will this course cover that?
We do basics as well, but absolutely the basics.
So Nancy, yeah, I will answer this question very honestly. If you didn't have maths in 11th, 12th, this course does start from the basics, but sometimes there may be something which is so basic that we assume that the student knows that. Okay, so I'm not going to keep you in false hope that I'm going to start from the first class of class 11, okay, which is where they start with things. You know, they even start to tell you what differentiation is. They start to tell you what is the meaning of something. So we do from our end, we do from the basics, but I would still suggest that if you didn't have maths in 11, 12, keep a class 11 and 12 maths book handy. Let's say in class sir is doing something and you don't understand it because you have no idea of that concept. Then you might have to open the book. You might have to read a little bit. Just know some terms, that we use. We assume that you know and you didn't have. So some terms, something for that you may have to refer a book. Okay, so this is my honest answer. Yes, Kavya, there is, but it's Android. It doesn't have, it's not an iPhone, but there is an app. There's an Android mobile app. Okay, Ritesh is asking, do the entrances have MCQs or descriptive of both? So it depends on which entrance you're talking about, Ritesh. MCQs and descriptives. So ISI has MCQs and descriptive. DSC is only MCQs. JNU is only MCQs now. Most others have only MCQs. Some have some bits of descriptive. Okay. Agrima is asking that, ma'am, does maths is required to get into ISI class 11, 12? Absolutely, Agrima. Maths is a very integral part. It is required. Kathir is asking, are the classes useful only for ISI DSC or for CDS, IGIT, or CU at IIT also? So Kathir, let me give you a very straightforward answer to this. My students who could crack ISI DSC, you think they will not be able to crack CDS, IGIT, or CU at or IIT? They will be able to. When you've done the tougher part, the easier part will not be a challenge. Okay, Praveen is asking IIT Delhi versus ISI Delhi, which is better? So definitely ISI. IIT is very new. Aarti, that depends on which installment you're asking for. So you can get that in touch with us and we can help you with it. Agrima is asking, if I take a drop year, will that affect my college entrance? No, absolutely not. If I don't have maths in 11, 12, can I apply for ISI? Agrima, if you don't have maths in 11, 12 and you want to apply for ISI, you can. ISI does not need you to have maths, but it is going to test you aggressively on maths. So you must be able to cover the class 11 and 12 level for ISI to be actually able to crack it. So ISI says that as long as you crack my entrance, I don't care where you are from. Okay, so I think those were all the questions for me. So I hope I've cleared every question, every doubt. If there's anything else that you need to talk to us personally, you are please free to call us. Okay, Kathir is asking, ma'am, another question. In my home, they're asking, what's the outcome of doing degree in ISI? Can you say what's the importance of why is ISI so significant? Anybody else would like to answer this question? Kathir, what's your purpose or end goal in life? Kathir, can you unmute yourself? Let me have a conversation with you. Kathir, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So what do you want to know? Is it worth? That's what you're asking me?
Yes, ma'am. Kind of. What makes ISI so significant?
What makes ISI so significant? It is significant in many ways. A, it is a very small batch size. B, it is going to give you the skills required to bag a very, very high paying job. It is going to be, for example, if you do an MBA and you go into, you get into IIM Ahmedabad or Bangalore or whatever, you have to pay a fees of 35 lakhs for the 2 years. At ISI, your fees is negative. You get a stipend of, I think, 8,000 or 12,000 rupees per month to study at ISI. Government subsidizes you. And you get the skill set to be able to secure a very, very high paying job as soon as you graduate from ISI. So that means that if you graduate from ISI, you will be how old? You will be 23, 24. At 23, 24, you will be able to earn more than enough to support your entire family. That's the significance of going to ISI.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, so I think I've shared a lot of information with you all. Let me reiterate the dates. The classes are starting on the 1st of August, which is a Monday. We'll follow the schedule that we give you. This is the fee structure that I told you. That is 1 year fee structure, 22,000. Register before 1st August, 20,000. You take the foundation plus topper together, a massive 10,000 rupee discount. In 48,000, you get your 2 years are sorted. We give you a study portal where you will have everything you will need for your preparation. The timings are 8:30 to 10 p.m. Monday and Thursday. The 4 core subjects, math, stats, micro, and macro, is what we will concentrate on. And it will be all about the basics, and it will be everything to be done theoretically, mathematically, and graphically. All right, so more questions pouring in now. What kind of jobs do we get in ISI DSE? Kavya, a lot of it is data analysis. That's the kind of jobs that you get. Application of econometrics. You can get jobs in, you can get job as a macroeconomist in RBI. You could get job as a macroeconomist in any company. You could get jobs as as a risk analyzer. So there are many kind of, mostly everything related to the economy. So macroeconomics, econometrics and statistics, and microeconomics is mostly useful when you look at the consumption side of things. So microeconomics is more useful there. But in terms of jobs, like I was working in UNCTAD, which is the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. So I'd done a project with them where I was looking at the impact of trade on achieving the Millennium Development Goals. So you could be, you could potentially be working for a think tank. You could be working for, so there are, in microfinance. So there are many, you could be just doing general research on education or so economics, when you do at your master's level, is not limited to macro maths and stat. You start getting into health and economics. You start getting into education and economics, law economics. So there are many departments that you can look at. So it depends on where your interest lies. Okay, Ananya, can I get a trial class? Of course, the 1st August class, you can come, and please feel free to take that as a trial class. Praveen, is this course helpful for IES and RBI? What is IBR, DPR? So, Praveen, it's not particularly designed for IES or whatever this RBI DPR is. But as I said, if you have your basics covered, that's pretty much going to come everywhere. Okay, so the syllabus could be this, what we do, plus maybe some other theoretical subjects, but for what we do, that part of this syllabus will be done. Okay, Rikwit is asking, how about a career in academia? PhD abroad, of course. That's ISI DSE is famous for that also, where our students, my batchmate had gone to Princeton after DSE. Some kids or batchmates have gone all over the place. Most of them actually end up going abroad for their PhDs and they get full funding. That's also a charm of going to ISI DSE. Pratibha is asking, I want to do research on development economics and advanced economic theory. Will JNU be more perfect than ISI? Not really, Pratibha. As I said that in ISI and DSE, you get optionals. So once you do your basic theories in your first year, in your second year, you can choose any optional. You want to do development, you want to do health and education, you want to do theoretical papers, whatever you want to do, you can do that. No, Kavya, they're not any student exchange programs as far as I am aware of. Praveen is saying, can I know professional courses in economics like CA, lawyer, and others? Praveen, fortunately, MA Economics is a professional course because it directly gives you jobs like a CA does and a lawyer does. So you do masters in economics and you're picked up for jobs. So it is a professional course. It is a beautiful course to do because it is professional and academic, both. Okay, which is why we propagate it so much, that without having to spend the lakhs and lakhs of money that you would do in an MBA, you spend a few thousands and you get a professional degree. Okay, so yeah, it is, MA Economics is a professional course.